Hello and welcome to my next video in my How to Be Beginner Bots series. Today we are going to be playing with Fabian. So we're going to be with the white pieces. I'm going to start out with e4. And so Fabian thinks that playing chess is like running a country. And he plays a5, h5. You should be putting pawns in the center. Because e4, e5, and then d4, d5 are the most important squares on the chessboard because that's the center is where everything comes from in the chess game. But he's playing on the side of the board, so I'm just gonna put 2 pawns in the center, and he brings the knight out. I guess I could just push because now the knight has to go. I could play c4 and kick the knight out. I guess I will do that. He's probably gonna go back there. Now I'm just gonna develop the knight. Notice the bishop defends the c4 pawn. He develops his other knight. There's not really any threats going, so I'm just gonna develop my other knight. Plays a6. I'm gonna keep on attacking, and I can trap his knight with a3, which traps his knight, and I could play it en passant, because now when he takes... I wasn't expecting him to do that. He could have taken with the knight. I did not expect him to take with the knight. I did not even see that. Okay, I guess I'll just expand here. b4 takes some more space. He plays rook b8, which does absolutely nothing. The knight blocks the b pawn, so it can't even be pushed. I'm gonna put my bishop here, aiming at both sides of the board. And I could play c5. He brings the knight back. He's kind of just shuffling all his pieces because he doesn't have much space because he didn't play for the center. I could play c5 and kind of open up my bishop towards the queen side and then castle. That's what I'm gonna do. He's still playing on the flank, so I'm just gonna castle. And then put a rook on the e-file because he hasn't castled. I can line up his king to my rook and try to open up that file. Try to open up the e-file. I'm gonna try to put my queen on b3 to aim at the weakest point at the start of a chess game, which is f7 or f2, because only the kings defend it, and kings are terrible defenders. So I'm gonna put my bishop back to b1 with an idea. Go back. Yeah, he plays. So my idea was to go bishop a2 and take on f7 and then take the bishop, but I couldn't take the bishop. But he defends f7, so I guess I should just move the king out of the side. He says, "Did you notice you haven't captured in a while?" I'm still gonna make that battery of the queen and bishop, even though it's defended, because now he can't really move his rook. I'm gonna bring. It's kind of hard to find plans. I'm gonna bring my knight, and then bring it here. And he just hangs. He hung checkmate. I didn't even need this battery because the knight and the bishop defend the queen, and because of the queen not going back, it blocks the king's escape.